We got fresh energy. You can hear the dog. She's also full of energy. We're just ready to go. You want a bunch of different foods? I agree. I forgot to grab lunch before we started playing this, so my lunch will be a Bear Bells peanut butter protein bar. These are a newer flavor for us, and they're actually not bad. I mean, I like all the Bear Bells flavors. That's not true. I like a lot of the Bear Bells flavors. This one tastes like a peanut butter cookie. This is the best way I can describe it. Can I pet that dog? Oh, we're low on tools, huh? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna wake everybody up if I don't remember how to play the game. Okay, I woke somebody up. I'll be honest with you, the dog does not usually enjoy pats. She is a don't touch me dog except between the hours of like 7 and 8 a.m. And then for some reason she's very cuddly. Cookies and cream Bear Bells are good. The chocolate and chocolate caramel almond or something like that. There are like probably 4 or 5 flavors that are legit like one step away from being a candy bar in terms of what they taste like, but they do still have protein in them. And I say that as somebody who has had a lot of the protein bars that say that they're good and they just taste like dryer lint. These do not taste like dryer lint. Try the Bear Bells. Haven't seen those, but just like a lot of other bars. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. We're gonna save everybody's lives. If you guys aren't familiar, there's somebody on YouTube called The Plant Slant. He's also on like TikTok and Instagram and the rest of them. His name is Liam and he goes by The Plant Slant. And he reviews a lot of food things like recipes that have like cottage cheese in them, you know, brownies that are made of beans, whatever the fuck. And he's the only person I've ever found who is actually honest about that shit. He will find you on the internet and be like, hey, this tastes like poopy diapers. Stop trying to tell people it doesn't. So, but he recommended Bear Bells. So I'm gonna see what the fucking flavors are that I like so that you may not be led astray. I mean, obviously we're all gonna have different tastes. We haven't tried any of the soft ones yet. They have like two different kinds of protein bars. Like regular and soft, and I couldn't tell you what the fuck the difference is. Protein bars, original bars. Okay, which ones are good? I gotta say the cocoa caramel almond that sounds like an almond joy was fucking bad. Caramel cashew is good. I believe that's the one that we originally got recommended by Liam, was the caramel cashew. Kind of tastes like a Snickers bar. Cookies and caramel is very good. Creamy crisp is okay. Cookies and cream is decent. And then the peanut butter one, like I said, tastes like a peanut butter cookie. So if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. Not sponsored, by the way, but it fucking should be. Bear Bells is the best I've had so far, but I've had some stinkers from them. I agree. That's why I wanted to say like the flavors that I know are good. Because some of them are like mint flavor, and I'm sorry, but that just sounds like it's going to be a bad time. Lived on Quest cookies and cream bars. Haven't tried Bear Bells. Bear Bells are good. Bear Bells are good. Thrid! 19 months! Holy! Thank you. Stop fucking me up. I just got here. Everybody leave me alone for a second. I wanted to read chat. Done some quest bars, very hit or miss. I like the protein balls mostly, but they're rare. I don't know that I've had anything other than a homemade protein ball. Yeah, like I said, we got turned on to Bear Bells by a fucking honest influencer. So thank you to honest influencers. Cookies and caramel, yeah, that one's really legit good. They had a cherry one from them. It stunk out loud. You know what? I think we actually got that one too. I don't like cherry, so I didn't try it. There was also like a peanut butter and jelly one that I made the boys eat, my dad and brother. So they tried the 2 stinky ones, and they did finish them off. But, you know, sometimes you're just like, I don't enjoy the mouth experience that's happening. Sometimes you know, you're in a hurry and you need the protein, but... Good, we died immediately. I did say I wanted to die a lot today. Need to make a blueberry donut bar. I might make love to it. Okay. Do I want to go get more tools? Possibly. Or more... That's not the word. Shell shards. Thread, we need to give you a sticker in the sticker book! Top of the morning! I see you and the others were making plans for a D&D campaign in the Discord server yesterday, which is cool as shit. I don't know that I have the capacity mentally to participate, but I would love to lurk for something like that. Only thing it missed was falling in a hole. Were you guys proud of how many fucking holes I fell into in Outer Wilds? Again, no spoilers for anybody who hasn't played that game. But like, holy hot damn. I wasn't even playing. Crimbo plays when we play Outer Wilds together, because that's a one-person game. But we just are both experiencing it at the same time. And I'm, I guess, watching in a creepy way. But yeah, my love of holes is so strong that it made Crimbo fall into holes. Repeatedly. A lot of sessions fail to launch, I'll get excited when it happens. That's so fair. That is not going to be a useful pen right now. Blueberry donuts are goated, so I agree they should make one. To make protein coffee. Has anybody tried the protein coffee from Starbucks? I'm too chicken shit. Jump scare. Thread, thank you for the 19! Freaking crazy. Appreciated. Also, there's a hair hanging off the side of that. I'm so sorry. Just pretend it was on my head with the rest of my hairs. Powerful? Oh my gosh, speaking of this. Today was our 67th day of Too Early to Gym for me and Crimbo. Which means we're coming up on 69. Nice. Yeah, I could see how a lot of D&D campaigns fail. I can't judge that because I've been promising that I was going to make it to stream every day for like the entirety of the month of April, and then I just didn't. Which is why today I just decided, you know what, fuck you. I just decided to no schedule, just do it. Turns out if I stop promising things, I can maybe actually do a better job of following through. 68 plus or minus 1, great use of that character. Did you just have that on lock? I'm so impressed. Also, nobody asked, but I just want to show off. My sweatshirt has cool... Okay, hold on. My sweatshirt has cool patchwork shit on the sleeves. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's the other reason I streamed today, because I really like my sweatshirt. It's like $20 too. So that's extra exciting. Don't wake the Angie babies. I did forget that our skirt is a death machine now. So that's pretty cool. We don't need to schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes like today and tomorrow, and then if I can get over whatever fucking disease I have where I'm allergic to my own schedule, then we can go back to... I got mucked. Muck me sideways! Huge. I hate these things. Why did I've fought this like 1,000 times. Why do I not know how far it jumps? Okay. Small amounts of progress. Sometimes no schedule, just do it is the best way to go, for real, for real. Yeah, so here's the thing. I have a little bit been losing my mind for the last 2 weeks. This is not a woe is me situation. I'm feeling much better. But I was kind of losing my mind because every time I went to go to apply to jobs, I was like, oh, all these jobs are really cool, but it'd be much cooler if I could say that I'd finished this bookkeeping certification first. And so you get like trapped in that little like blah of like, I would love to do this, but I need to do this, but I don't want to do this until I do this. And I was kind of just like spiraling, which is about as unhelpful as it sounds. And then, you know, you get stuck in like a YouTube Shorts hole or something like that. And you lose your whole day because you're just so stressed that you just dissociate the day away. Wouldn't recommend. Wouldn't recommend. But anyway, and then like I would get to this point in the day and I was like, well, I should stream, but then if I don't stream, I can have time to do the bookkeeping course, but then I wouldn't do the bookkeeping course. I would just dissociate some more and then I would feel bad and the whole thing would kind of repeat itself. So I just decided to fucking spend the weekend catching up on shit, and I did, and I feel a lot better, and now I can stream without feeling stressy. Okay, you are still the problem child. And this is still our, this is what we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Schedules are overrated. Go live whenever you want. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck the man. Somebody once described working for yourself as like you can be a really great boss to yourself, but also a really shit employee to yourself. And I resonate with that. I'm a pretty good boss to myself and a pretty shitty employee to myself all the time with streaming. So, I have a swoosh machine. That one, okay. Couldn't remember the button. I figured it out though. Executive dysfunction do be a bastard like that sometimes. Yeah, I was really... So I've talked with my therapist quite a few times about like... I would say like once a year we have a discussion of like... I don't feel like I have ADHD or autism. She's like, I agree, I don't think you have either of those. But the one that we haven't rolled out is obsessive compulsive disorder. Which also does some fun spiralies and also has some executive dysfunction with it. Although you don't have to have a diagnosis of anything to experience executive dysfunction. You can just do it by yourself if you're brave enough. So yeah, just kind of been like having spirally brain. Gosh dang it. And spirally brain is annoying. So after 2 weeks of that, I finally got fed up with myself. I was hitting a button that wasn't doing anything there. Nobody on Twitch is without some oddity, can't avoid it. I don't know that that's true. But Twitch is definitely a safe place for people with a lot of oddities. I can agree with you on that wholeheartedly. Online discussions tend to be a lot safer and simpler for a lot of people. Which is why when I've been like in interviews and they're like, what have you been doing for the last 2 years when you haven't had a full-time job? And I've been like, finding my soul, like whatever. I'm not gonna say that I've been streaming on Twitch because they don't need to know. They don't need to know that I spend my days talking about clean butts. That's my business. Okay, huge. Z! How are you, friend? What have you been up to? Do you have springy weather where you are yet? We have officially hit the end of flowering tree season here, and I'm so desperately sad. I feel like I should really kill this dude. I know no wanna. You do have nice weather? Yay! We've been kind of fluctuating still. There are some chilly, fucking almost snowy days ahead in the next week. But it's getting to be like moderate temperatures. Without being so fucking hot. Like, I can still walk at the park in the morning with what I'm wearing right now, which is lovely. We love a cozy, slightly chilly walk at the park in the morning. But not too chilly. In that case, wouldn't not having an oddity be itself an oddity? Whoa! Guaranteed oddities all the way down. Timothy Chalamet, we meet again. End of flowering tree season equals so much less pollen in the air. It was only just this year that I realized how fucking cured I am of my seasonal allergies. I went from needing an EpiPen because my tree allergies were causing my throat to close up when I ate fruits. So they made me carry an EpiPen around. My allergies were so bad that I needed an EpiPen just for trees. And then now I can go on walks during flowering tree season and it's fine. It's crazy. It's fine. Yeah, well, it just took 2 years of 6 shots a week for allergy shots for those to actually work. Six shots a week. It was shots, not shows. Shows would have been more exciting. Yeah, I'd got 3 shots in one arm. No, I got 2 and then 1, and then 2 and then 1. So I had to go twice a week with 3 shots per day for 2 years. It was a lot. But also, hi, Ola. I'm so glad you're well enough to be looking at a computer screen. I'm so happy for you. Also, you're free. I'm double haps. Triple haps. How many haps can you use? 6 or 7 haps. Hate allergy shots, but I can't argue that they don't work. Yeah, they were really fucking shitty. My arm, I never got used to them. My arm would swell up to, like, the swollen part would be the size of a dollar bill. Like, they were just, I never got used to them. But they did what they were supposed to do. A lot of haps, perhaps. Oh, haps, perhaps. I see what you did there. Also, hi, Loaf. I don't know if I said hello. I said hello in my head, but I don't know if I said hello outside of my head. Clean butts should be a requirement in any space. I agree. Where the fuck was I recently talking about clean butts? I probably don't want to know. I feel like I had a clean butt discussion with like an actual human doctor at some point recently. Oh my gosh, it might have been at physical therapy. I hope it wasn't. Oh no, I hope it wasn't. Why would I have been talking about clean butts at physical therapy? I finally decided to go. I was inspired by our lovely Ola to go get my fucking back fixed. What happened is I finally realized I've been having sciatica pain for like a while and I've just never said anything because it's one of those things you kind of forget about. huge. It's one of those things you kind of forget about when you're at the doctor because you're not dying of it. It's just kind of a nuisance in your life. Anyway, I got hooked up with physical therapy, all about it. Yeah, I'm so glad that it's been helpful for you, Ola. That actually really was an inspiration for me to put it on my fucking list to get it fixed because, like, I don't need to go the next however many fucking years of my life with back pain. Like, what? That's like, why am I opting into that? Let's not say we did. Gam! We are streaming. Just wasting some time until we get to record more Outer Wild, bitches. Another thing we were inspired by Ola from. Because we're doing 90-minute episodes inspired by Ola's Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough that consumed my life for however many fucking bajillion episodes. I will make this jump eventually. I'm just terrified. Don't worry about it. Okay. Huge. My gosh. This is the furthest we've ever gotten. Everybody just breathe. Oh my gosh. I'm so stressed. The normal amount of pain at this age is 0 pain, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I will say the most fun part about going to physical therapy when you are significantly... I won't say whatever. I am significantly younger than everybody else who's in there. So it's mostly the elderly hanging out in there, 70s, 80s, right? Just shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. And they're shuffling in there, and I just go breezing in. I'm like skipping to the back room where I get to do my stretchies. I'm like, yeah, bitches, I'm still mobile. I just have weak glutes. That's my only problem. So yeah, we're working on... That's probably why I brought it up. Please tell me I didn't bring that up when I was talking about glutes. We determined that none of the problem was me being, like, having tight muscles, because I am, in fact, hypermobile. But some of the problem is definitely... Shit! Some of the problem is definitely a weak butt, but a clean butt. No, okay, but there's a middle. Seriously? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, huge. What's over to the side, though? I'm so scared. Oh, close. Okay, okay. We can do this. No, we can't. Yes, we can. We have to do this now. I'm so scared. I wish I were better at pogoing, you know? No! I've been able to work out for the last 3 weeks because of my eye, and I was so scared that stopping would mess up my back again. Ooh, strengthening is in all the right places and learning how to move properly is wild. I'm so happy for you. I am properly delighted. I have picked up one stretch already that has helped. Actually, that has helped. It took us a while for my physical therapist to believe me when I said that. I didn't use the word hypermobile because I didn't want to freak her out. There are some doctors that, like, you can just tell are going to be like, oh, you Googled that. So I just told her I was, like, more flexible than most people I knew. And she was like, mm-hmm. And then she, like, had, you know, the very first thing was like, let's see, you know, try to touch your toes. And she got out a fucking ruler, and then she turned around and I was fucking palming the ground because that's just what happens when you are too stretchy. And she put the ruler away because she no longer needed to measure the distance between my hands and the ground because there was no distance. So we've been slowly proving to one another that I'm not lying, but that also that she knows what she's doing because she is getting better at coming up with some adjustments to the stretches. Run for your life. All your stretches are modified? Yeah. And that's what I wanted. Because I'm aware that I'm too bendy. Like, she tried having me do, like, a pigeon pose kind of thing from, like, yoga. And I was like, that's a comfortable reading position for me. Yeah, and I think that's been the one thing that we've been focusing on. Has been... I got one of those Pilates balls and we're doing like actually strengthening exercises. There's a single stretch that like helps before I do a walk. But otherwise, yeah, it's all muscle building. But yeah, she just like didn't want to. I assume that there are quite a few people who just like, in the same way that it's very easy to not overdiagnose. It's very easy to diagnose yourself with something like ADHD or autism, even if you don't have it, if you watch too many YouTube shorts, right? That like are like, oh, you might have ADHD if you like spoons. You're like, I love spoons, you know? And you're like, okay. Same thing with hypermobility. Like, they'll be like, oh, if your thumb has any like bend to it, you know, like you must be hypermobile. So I assume she's just a little bit wary of how many people have come in claiming things that aren't true. Oh my gosh, I have angered the entire population of Bugville, USA. That was the wrong place to put that. Okay, well now I fucked them up. Okay, we murdered one. Huge. Yeah, I'm glad that your experience with that was very good and that you feel like it has paid off even when life got in the way of being able to keep up with it. That, like, the progress was still there. That's huge. Difference between hypermobility and proper connective tissue disorders, though. A lot of the population is hypermobile, but right now it's being clumped in with EDS. Yeah. I don't think I have anything more going on than just lifelong hypermobility. Talking, typing and walking. I'm impressed. What? That is too many. That is too many. I can't even fucking stream and talk, and that's like the job. I got mucked. Okay, I did say when we started stream that I wanted to die a lot because I was in a good mood, and I maintain that this is the best time to die a lot. Because I am, in fact, still in a good mood. That will change. Macaroni and fleas, bitches! I had some. Our family's been also not sponsored. Our family has been subscribed to Factor for a few months now, like the at-home pre-made meal thing, which I didn't realize they were part of HelloFresh, but I think they are. So anyway, we've been doing that for 2 or 3 months now, with 2 meals per person per week, because it's cheaper than door dashing all those times. And so we ended up saving a bunch of money as a fam by doing that. And they had like a 4-cheese macaroni situation. And I didn't think this was humanly possible, but it was I'm gonna get canceled. It was possibly too much cheese. It was just like a puddle of cheese with like a macaroni noodle in it. Which, like, that's somebody's dream ratio. I do know that. But I texture-wise, was really having a struggle bus moment with it. You know what I mean? I want to try them, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, they're actually... We've kept an Airtable database because, you know me, I love a spreadsheet. That is something that I get really tired of actually having to explain to recruiters, is like, I'm very good at Excel. You can feel the Riz leaving your body. You can just, like, it's just fleeing, you know, and falling out. And it's just, it's gone. There's no more Riz left. Having to tell somebody that you're very good at Excel. It's the worst part of those interviews. But I am very good at Excel. I excel at Excel, exactly. And I also really love Airtable, which is like Excel adjacent, but prettier and more fun for like overlapping database kind of things. Amanda, actually, if you ever wanted to make your own ink database, girly pop, I think you'd have a lot of fun on Airtable of like currently inked, but like there's a whole website for that, so who needs? But so yeah, we could set up an Airtable about it so that everybody could have a rating. So like there's a different spot for like my brother's rating, my rating, and my dad's rating in case we all tried the same thing at some point. My dad's the harshest rater by a lot. That was magic. I hate this next part so much. I don't know that we're going to make it, especially since we're mucked. Oh well. But yeah, overall, like, I've mostly been giving like 3s with the occasional 2 and the occasional 4. My brother's been giving mostly 4s, and then my dad's been giving mostly 2s. So I did have one 5-star meal, and it was one of their premium ones that costs a little bit extra, which you can just like pop in anytime. And it was a filet mignon situation with like some pasta on the side, and it was probably on par with having Outback delivered. If you've ever had Outback delivered, it's not the same as having Outback at a restaurant, right? Having a steak delivered is just, it doesn't hold up. So I would say it was on par with that. But yeah, they're all like microwavable, so there's like usually 2 minutes exactly for basically every meal. And pretty inexpensive, all things considered. Ouch, that got my butt. That got my head. That got my butt. Okay, well, at least we got poked in different places every time. That was entertaining. Definitely think it's too much cheese. Yeah, it was just like... It was too much hot cheese. I think if it had been solid cheese, I would have been fine with it. But there's something about a puddle of that much cheese that was really... It was kind of grossing me out. The cheese cave's still here of this? Yeah. No, but like, a solid cheese is so different. You know, you can eat slices of cheese all day. But I wanted some nudes. I wanted some noodles in with my cheese. I know nothing about Excel and it kicked my ass this semester. Oh... I somehow took 3 different... Well, I was at 3 different colleges. And each college made me take an Excel class. So... And then I used all of my knowledge immediately. At my first job, even though I was doing a bunch of, like, graphic design stuff. I also did a lot of database stuff there. And automated a bunch of shit in Excel because I can't stand doing the same thing twice. If it's something that can be automated and done by itself. Every time. Every time! It was the one thing I got to brag about in these little like recruiter interviews was that like my Excel spreadsheets were so good at TDOT that they adopted them at the state level as official state documents. Because I'm that good at speeding things up. And it saved like 70% of time on the tasks that were required of us. To the point where I could get my entire job done in like 1 day a week. So. Oops! Worked myself out of a job. It's a thing I've wanted to just do but haven't sat down to get into. Been recommended Airtable and Notion but haven't done either. Notion is also fine. It's just it's trying to be a lot of things at once in my experience. Whereas Airtable is very much just the spreadsheet part. I don't know how I didn't fall in there. Let's just think the muck. I don't know how I didn't fall in there either. We're just gonna stand still for a second. Factor got bought by HelloFresh 6-ish years ago. Okay. I only knew this because I went to go get, we had an issue with one of our deliveries. It was the very first delivery ever. It was in the middle of winter and there was a snowstorm and it couldn't get to us. And like they had told us that and it was fine, but that would have been like our first purchase with them. And so you get like an extra big discount on it. And I wanted to make sure we got our extra big discount on the next week. So of course as a white lady, I had to go fucking talk to a manager about it. I didn't. I just very nicely asked support if we could get some more money off because we PO. And they said yes, and it was lovely. But the support had like HelloFresh logos all over it, and it was weird. My SEO class required a lot, but they also proceeded to not teach us any Excel. Oh. See, I would love to take an SEO class. How about this? You teach me SEO, and I'll teach you Excel, and then we'll be unfucking stoppable. I thought it was fair. I am the kind of person who contacts support probably more than most people. But it's not like to complain about bitches. You know? Where the fuck did you come from? Why are you up here? Why is everybody not where they belong? Hey! Back into the ground with you. Okay, this is gonna be rough on 2 HP. VOD Frog skip ahead 2 episodes. Huge. Although I did find myself in more of like a tattletale mood while I was having this like dissociative issue for the last 2 weeks. And I realized it was because I was trying to find something to control because I felt like I was out of control of my own life, so I was controlling other people's lives and their business. And then, oh my gosh, I've got to tell you the fucking story about my car dealership. Okay, we're gonna do a story time real quick. I don't even want to drop the name of the car dealership because it would be too easy to find, but let's just say that there's a car dealer, okay? Somewhere in the area of Cincinnati. And I was going there to get my car serviced because my car was leased. And so I just went back to the dealership to get it serviced from the dealership. And I used to do this also when I lived in Tennessee. And both places, when you finished getting your car serviced, would say, hey, you're going to get a survey from our parent company. And it would be great if you would fill out the survey in this way. And then they would hand you a printout with all of the correct answers for the survey so that they got a perfect score. I don't like that. Don't fucking tell me how to vote. And what was more irritating is that they would have gotten perfect scores on everything anyway, except 2 things. They're supposed to walk you back to the waiting room, and they never do. And they're supposed to turn everything back in your car to the way that it's like they were found. Like the air conditioning, radio, headlights, all that stuff. And they don't do that either. Both of those are 2-second tasks, okay? And they want me to say that they did the 2-second tasks, but they didn't do the 2-second tasks. And since since this was a problem both in Tennessee and in Ohio, I got really kind of fucking annoyed by it. So when I filled out the survey sometime last year, I said in my little notes, I was like, hey, I don't like being told how to fucking respond to this, and I don't think that's very helpful. I don't give two beans. Like, I don't give a shit. Or two beans. If they put my car back the way that I had it. I know what they fucked up and I will fix it myself. That doesn't bother me. But you've put it on your survey that it matters to you. They're not doing it and they're telling me to say that they did it. And I have beef with that. I'm not saying they did when they didn't. Exactly. And again, if they hadn't fucking told me how to answer, I probably would have just fived them all the way through anyway. But it was just so irritating. That they had the time to print out my answers, but they didn't have the time to put my air conditioning back on, you know, or put my headlights back on. So I tattled, okay? I fucking tattled. I was a narc, and I went in and I said what I said. So the next time I went in to get my car serviced, because I go like every 6-ish months, I'd been kicked off of the guy that I'd had for 2 years. I'm no longer under his desk, under his tutelage. He no longer wants to talk to me or even look at me, actually. And they switched me to a different service tech, okay? And I was like, well, that's hilarious. So clearly this had an impact. This person got in trouble and they're going to move me somewhere else. So they did. And the person they moved me to did not have a printout. They just said, you might get a survey. And I was like, oh, okay. After that service, I got an email saying that I'd missed my appointment. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't miss my appointment. So I just wrote back and I was like, hey, I didn't miss my appointment. I don't know what's going on. You must have some scheduling thing, but just wanted to let you know I should be good going forward. You know, I'm fine. No response, but that was the end of it. Just like a week or two ago, I had a check engine light come on in my car, and there was also a recall available for my car. So I went and got both of those things taken care of. The guy that I narked on was still there. He still won't look at me or talk to me. And I'm still at somebody else's desk. So I was checking in, I'm looking over at him, and he's like, and I check in and I get all the work done. And this person's super nice. We're having a great time. She has amazing hair. I really wanted to be her friend, actually. She loved my sweatshirt. It was good. We vibed. And then I get to the end of that, and I get another email saying that I missed my appointment again. And I realized if they mark me as not showing up for my appointments, I don't get a survey. Because I didn't get a survey on the last one either. And I didn't get a survey this time. They've been fucking marking me. They've been marking me as not showing up for my appointments so that I don't get a fucking survey to narc on them again. And I find that really insane and funny. And yeah, so I went to their headquarters website, made up a fake name and a fake email address, told them it was a fake name and a fake email address, told them which part of the United States to look at. And the very next day I got a text message, 4 of them actually, saying, oh, we're so grateful that you had your service with us. Here's a survey. But it was a one question survey instead of the big long one. So yeah, I basically got put on some sort of fucking do not touch list. And I need to go find a new car dealership, apparently, because this one is so determined to not fix their problems that they would rather just not bill me for shit, I guess, which is hilarious. Anyway, hi, Quill. Thanks for 17 whole months. It's time for a sticker. We've just been standing still telling a story about my insane fucking car dealership. Who got mad that I narked on them? But, like, honest to goodness, just fucking put my headlights back. I know I'm gonna die here is the thing, because we've already died here like 4 times today. So, no need to rush the experience. We gotta savor it, you know? How are the kittens? Jump scared. Thank you, thank you. You get a little sip emote sticker. I will, in fact, sometime in my life, print out more stickers with more emotes. But it won't be today, because today we're recording more Outer Wilds. Okay. Thread, you missed my whole story. My phone crashed right when you said you went to the headquarters website, and I would have done the same. Yeah, I did. I made up a name, a man's name actually, and a man's email address, and reported the issue. Huge. Ouch, my butt. Okay. Okay. At least we're consistently making it back. Well, not consistently, but at least we're coming back down here a little bit. Cole likes to get on my shoulder in the shower now. He does not like water still. Don't get it twisted. Oh, well, okay, sure. That does check out in cat logic. I don't know why that checks out in cat logic, but it really fucking does. Your buddy came by to drop off some stuff that wouldn't fit in his new apartment so he could store it in my laundry room. Speaking of laundry, I need to do some today. Don't let me forget, Thread. I also need to end a little bit early today so that I can be ready for... Sure. So that I can be ready for recording. One HP in a dream, baby! I don't know how to do this. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't kill us if we get mugged. It's just not fun. Okay! Please tell me this takes me back to the bench. Kind of. Really? They make you do this again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did it. Huge. Thank you for the GGs. Okay. I'm so glad my instincts about that were correct. Fun. Okay. Oh my goodness. How do we not have our... What do I have equipped? Who even knows? Oh, what is it? Why do I not have the compass on? That's funny. I guess we were doing something that didn't require it. Oh my gosh. We have a bench. We have a bench in Sinner's Road. My whole life has changed. I mean, I will still die trying to get here all the time. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. But we have a bench in Sinner's Road. Huge. I guess we can try and see what the fuck is uppies then? Really? Oh. Hold. I saw it. Did you see it? It's fine. We can sit. It's fine. We got a bench now. Everything's fine. It's perfect forever. Huge. How? Don't faceplant. Don't faceplant. That's not the way. Okay, don't die 2 feet from the bench. I dare you. No. Heh. But they fell. Okay, we got them. Okay, okay, okay. See, that's what happens when your macaroni has too much fucking fleas in it. Okay. I know there's another one up east because we've tried to go up east before. We sat in the equivalent of deep nest. You're not wrong. You know what? Shit, you're not wrong at all. Ouch. Not my smoothest move. Not even close. I have to go across, really? Well, at least the fleas cave will hear of this. Listen. We haven't seen... that's not true. We got some fleas recently-ish, right? No. I don't want to make you angry. Don't even. Don't even! Forgot to tell you, I thought I lost my every rose over the... My man! But I found in my purse today when I got to work despite checking my purse 11 billion times. Amanda is talking about the one pen that I have spent the most money on by a lot. Because it is so incredibly hard to find and also so beautiful. It's worth the money, IMO. But you, no, don't. That's terrifying. I can't imagine. Okay. Still not great, but better than it was. I would like my shit. Okay. Okay, that's an up-use. And that's an up-use. I don't love the sounds of either of them. Okay, and they just both go to the same place. That's fun. Okay, and there's a chestity chest up there, and there's, I think, a dead end to the left. I don't know if it's actually a dead end, but... Oh, it's you fuckers. Oh no. Oh no, why does this have to be a thing up here? I hate it. I was heartbroken, but I was like, maybe I left it at work and it wasn't here, and then I needed something in the purse and it was just sitting there. And it has glitter, which is kind of like thorns, right? It's oh my gosh. No. Oh, the floor is bad. The floor is lava. Floor is lava. False advertising. I was told every rose has its thorn. Just one thorn. I think it's just one thorn. Every rose has its thorn. That's a great question. I googled it enough that you would think that I would know, but somehow I don't. But it's a beautiful blue it's a beautiful blue pen. That's like Cinderella vibes. Just come over here. Oh, I almost poked my way up somewhere. That's fun. Okay. Again, but this time with no missing thieves. Okay. Still huge that we can actually, like, explore this and not have to go all the way through that initial room. That, like, I don't even care that much that we're stuck in Deep Mist, you know? We do need to find a good fix for these floor problems. It is a blue rose, and yeah, it is worth $1 million Brazilian. I don't even want to say how many dollars I paid for it, but just know it was the most of any. That was incredibly ouchy. Okay, my shit's down there, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think my destination's over here. Father! Cam, we got our bench! Look at this beautiful fucking bench that I freed from whatever the fuck was happening down there. Yeah, so now we're trying to explore Uppies, but Uppies is about as murderous as everywhere else in this game. Crazy. Found mine before they became impossible to find, so mine was a few less Brazilian dollars. It's the price you pay for being, like, late to a hobby, I feel like, in general, is just that, like... everything that was limited edition is just so hard to come by. I don't know how many of those were made. It feels like 100. Like, they're just... I don't think there were that many of them made. That 100 is maybe exaggerating. Just before they went extinct, yeah. That's what... It does feel like that, trying to collect fucking dinosaur bones. If I could just learn how to kill these fucking things down on the floor, I wouldn't have to deal with the big boys. The big chunguses. If I could just go under you? Yeah. No, don't. I have to go all the way across without falling, apparently. I hit my head. Okay. Paid triple digits for a $60 Twisby that came out before I got into pen, so I understand. Yeah. It's a little bit like... I think the most heartbreaking weird purchase I've had to make in my life. For some reason this looked like the original room from Sinner's Road, and I got really confused and annoyed that I was back. Okay, well now I'm confused and annoyed that I'm back. I'm not going through that. Just kill me. Just kill me. Kill me! Better! Do you have anything to do? Okay. I paid quite a bit of money. I would say like $400 originally for the skirts.me domain name. I don't know why, it just seemed really fun to have like a shortened URL, and I thought, oh, instead of sending people to like bit.ly/form, right, to fill out a form, they could go to skirts.me and fill out the form, and it'd be so cool and like unique. And it would be my thing, you know? So like I have now like skirts.me/discord, and that feels cool that like that's my domain. domain, and like it's much more memorable than the fucking default Discord links. All that to say, skirts.me at that time was like only available on one domain registrar for some reason, and it was one that I never actually used, and I also set it up with a fucking email address that I never checked, so it was like a clusterfuck of dumb decisions, and I ended up losing that domain name for a while, and when I had to buy it back, it was like in an auction, and it was more than $400 in the auction. Was that a good decision to buy that? Like, I don't know. At that point, it just became like I didn't really have any logins that were tied to it or anything like that, so it wouldn't have hurt me if I just never got that domain back, but it just became a point of pride. I don't know why I got obsessed about it. I have a luxury watch that only had 1,000 ever made, so I kind of relate to that pain. Oh my gosh, luxury watches are so hot. Quill, are you familiar with uncrate.com? They have like spendy watches. They describe it as shit for dudes. It's something like very James Bond inspired, and yeah, I will send watches to Tyler and like a text message and just be like, look what they have today. It's a green watch. It's $80,000, but it's beautiful in green and gold. Like, sheesh. I'm out here with my Apple Watch, so like I probably won't be investing in nice watches anytime soon, but I get the appeal. I really do. A good watch is just truly sexy. Shit! I need to remember that that one needs like... I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to get out of that when I'm down there. You have a collection? OMG. I do want to see, actually. I know it's such a shitty thing to try and share online, because like you want to show pictures of stuff like that, but you also don't want to like entice somebody to come rob you. Right? It's like you don't want to tell people how many cool things you have. But like, you know, DM me. I'm too lazy to rob anybody. It was mine. Thank you for understanding. Bastard stealing your domain name. You should have called the internet cops. Yeah. And they squatted it for a really long time and would not respond. I would offer like an atrocious amount of money. I mean like $10,000. I was never going to spend $10,000 on our domain. But I would just try to get their attention with it, and like they just wouldn't respond for a very long time. I have my own domain expansion confirmed. Listen. I have given up some of the domains that I was hoarding. But not all of them. Could be a lot worse. You could have spent 5 to 10 on monkey NFT. Like, so true. The thing is, none of them were fucking aesthetically pleasing. If they'd been fucking cute, I can't say that I would have made good decisions. But they were ugly, and that saved me. What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh, it's a shortcut. Huge. So we can leave. I'm glad I fell down here. Also, thank you for nobody spoiling that. Okay. Tried to give the wall a haircut. It did not accept. The fuck? You were on the wall, bitch. Why did you fall? Is that a correct list of bosses? That thing in Farfields isn't a boss. I don't know what it is. I think it's just I don't think it's a boss. I think it's a gauntlet. We did go back and try to look at what it was to get a name. $30,000 on a watch kind of feels bad for a week. I can imagine. I've had to pay that on student loans, and I feel like that was... Jeez. I feel like that was less exciting. I think I'd rather spend $30,000 on a watch than paying off student loans. I mean, at least I'm done with student loans, but jeez. That could have been a down payment on a house, you know? Okay, so yeah, we can go down here now. Oh my gosh, we can go down here now. Huge. Also, we can just leave and you'll just disappear, bitches. You could also leave and that'd be pretty cool. Wish I would have done the house payment. Yeah. I'm with I have what would be a small down payment saved right now. But I'm gonna have to start eating through it because my supplemental income situation that I had going is over as of the beginning of May. So now I need to use it for like just living expenses, which is fine. But I don't want to. I just want to leave it alone and never touch it and then just get a house. It's one reason I've been like so desperate to get a job is that like I don't want to use up my down payment money. I will never have that much money sitting in a pot ever again. Yeah, you're big and scary. I agree. Big and scary and so nice. Thanks for letting me... Don't make me go all the way back. Okay, we killed one of them at least. Can I kill you from under? Hell yeah, I can! At least I can, like, prepare myself for the next run back. She says as this man disappears from her. Over here. Let me tickle your toes. Oh shit! Oh shit, he's down here with me now. Mistakes have been made. I didn't know you could jump. I didn't recognize... Ah! Leave me alone! Oh my gosh. Regrets. Oh my gosh. No, don't eat me. No. Everybody just stand still and breathe. What if we just went this other way? No. What do you mean? Okay, I don't care. We're already gonna get mucked. Fuck. Fuck! Chain of events. Yeah. You didn't hear shit. Leave me alone. You didn't hear shit either. Okay, huge. I had an idea too late into that jump. Don't worry about it. We're testing the idea now. Okay, yeah, we don't have to bounce on those at all. Huge. Good for future. I need a fucking double jump, you know? Okay, since we're already mucked, who cares? Wish we could get this guy's toes. Can we get him when he comes over here? No. Maybe, but no, probably. This is kind of tilty and gross and weird. Okay, we're unmucked. I don't know why. Who cares? Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, we did the left side of the map. Okay, huge. And now we need to go... I do want to get past this shit because I think... Sorry. I think that's how we get back over by Friendo who left. Foot-licking friend. And so I'd like to open this up and see if we can connect through here because that'd be pretty nice as well. But we have to get past this fucking platform bullshit. Stop. Why? Why couldn't it pogo off of that one? We got closer at least. I'm running into these extra rooms to de-aggro these things because I don't want to deal with them. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, not my best moves. Sometimes the ledge is just buttered and I don't like that. You know what I mean? I fell through the hole. Classic! We needed a good falling through the hole bit. Kind of the whole point of this stream. That guy does too much damage. I'm just gonna say it. That should be illegal. Let's go. Hitless. Hitless in Seattle. Does Seattle have a Hitless event yet? That'd be pretty dope, actually. I'm sure they're tired of that joke, but like... they should do it anyway. Stop taking all my health, please. Hedgehog progress! We opened a door. I mean, we're still gonna die over here. Okay. Can we kill this thing too? What are you? What are you? Shard bundle. Okay, I did actually need that. Gosh damn it, I didn't need to get murdered by you. I was trying to heal from you. Excusey? This had better be a friend. Oh. Rude. We got hedgehog to the face! Ah, that's delightful! Wait, take me back. Take me back. We got a hedgehog to the face! That was the most hedgehoggy thing I have seen in this game so far. Oh my gosh. A warm welcome by Battlewater. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Intense protein poopy water? We were just talking about the magic of the Bear Bells protein bars. I wonder if they've ever considered... they do actually sell some sort of like protein soda or something. I want to bounce off of you to get up there, and I don't think I can bounce high enough. So that's unfortunate. I'm dead. Cosmic! Yeah, we're here. We're here! We just got hedgehog to the face! I mean, like, not right that very second, but we did get hedgehog to the face. I am so good. I see you calling me skirts, by the way. I appreciate it. Sorry that it took me many years to tell anybody that I cared. They protein everything nowadays. My wife gets us protein waffles. Protein waffles are great. Have I had protein waffles? I might be talking out my ass. I did have some frozen waffles for a while that were great. They may not have been protein waffles. I take that back. I did have protein pancakes from Factor the other day. Whatever deal we got from Factor, we got one free breakfast per order. So we're rotating who gets the free breakfast every week, and I got a... Usually we just get a protein shake because those are the best looking things on the menu. Okay. But I got protein pancakes, and they were bad. Not gonna fuck around. I'm not, why did I apologize? That's a great question. Because I feel like I didn't want anybody to feel bad for not reading my mind. Because I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable by me saying that I have a preference, you know? I just didn't know that I had a preference until I said it. So, there's that. Sorry if I caused anybody discomfort, I guess is what the apology was. The protein shake is the best looking thing on the menu, is the most damning indictment I've heard in a long time. So it's either no, because you only get like a choice of 6 things. They have like 2 protein shakes, 2 different kinds of egg bites, which I will never want an egg bite in my entire life. And then the other 2 have kind of been sold out. They've been really popular, unfortunately, and that's the like a potato egg scramble situation, or the blueberry or cinnamon protein pancakes. But really it was just between the protein shake and the egg bites, so that's what they looked better than. And as a person who doesn't like egg bites, that's maybe a personal opinion. Absolutely, yeah. I'm glad you don't have any weird feelings. I just wanted to say in advance, if I had caused any weird feelings, that was not the intention, you know? Will you just do the jumpy move where you jump over me? No, I have to go over you. Okay. I almost made it. But then I didn't. So, bully for me. You like a potato egg scramble situation now and then? Yeah, that does look good. I think I got that as my choice for May. Shit. 10th? I had to do some backwards. I'm pretty sure that my next therapy appointment is on a Tuesday, and I think it's on May 5th. And so then I had to back up a few days and then add a week. I could just look at a calendar like a grown-up. If I were trying to make the indictment less damning, you have failed. The menu sounds even worse now. It's just the free breakfast menu, not the rest of the menu. It's just a pretty limited free breakfast menu. And that, you can think what you want about that. Okay. Good. 1 HP and a dream. If you were... If you were a second bench that was really close to a first bench, where would you hide yourself? I mean, considering they're giving you free breakfast for a year, I wasn't really fussed about it. They have a really good choice of actual menu and a really good choice of if you want more than one of those 6 items for a regular breakfast, you can pay your human fucking dollars than that. So, yeah. That does not bother me, because everything else about it has been exactly what we needed. Oh. This is not where we were. Who the- are you a flea? Shit. A woo indeed! I'm dead. Get me out of here! I'm literally dead. Depends on how cool the bench is. If it's like the coolest bench ever, I might just leave. Okay, well, we are wooed. How many more are woos? I don't want to know the answer, but I'm so curious how many more are woos we need before the fleas leave again. So I feel like they've been feel like we've been wooing with them for a really long time, and they I don't know how many. What do you want from me? You know? Oh, I'm gonna get murdered if I don't. Okay, I did. This is when you need a stream in bed setup, Quill. Like an iPad or a lappy top, you know? Gosh damn it. Nobody asked for you! Oh, for your huppas. Well, at least we know he hit it. No! Thank you, bye. Okay. Oh, you're on your phone. That's a pretty good from bed setup, for sure. So when Shadow Epstein said they have a TV on their ceiling, oh my gosh. The subreddit of the ceiling TV subreddit. They have a mirror above my bed, TBH. Where's the fucking browse emote? Stevie Daddy, my ex-boyfriend, his brother had a TV that he submitted to the subreddit because his brother's TV was supposed to be like mounted above like a fireplace or whatever, and it was just like seriously an inch from the ceiling. It was so fucking up there. Like you're sitting at your couch and you're just having to watch TV like this. Like, unbelievable. I'm so tired of those bugs in particular. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And I'm tired of me saying that phrase. I've said it so much that Crimbo started saying it. Okay, stop panicking. Stop panicking? Stop sliding your little butt. It's not that slippery. I forgot there's something down here. Currently think of how difficult it would be. That's okay. It's on my list of ways I don't want to die. Quill. Probably on my list of ways I don't want to die is getting smushed by a fucking mirror that fell from my bed. You know what I mean? Just like top 10 uncool fucking ways to die. I'm okay with being eaten by a tiger or dying by after the age of 100 by old age, just in my sleep. I think those are the only two ways I am okay with dying. Stop sliding down the wall like it's made of butter, you bitch. I don't know what happened there. Okay, uppies. There's a fan in the way? That would be fucking hilarious. Your fan's just like feeling itself, seeing angles of itself it's never seen before. You know what I mean, Quill? I should get a mirror for the ducks at the park next time they fuck in front of me. I'm so scarred from that. I don't know if anybody else read this story in the Discord, but I was on one of my morning park walks because I've been walking with Crimbo every morning. We started with me walking at the gym because the weather was bad. And then as soon as the weather got even a little bit nice, I started walking at the park instead because it's much closer. And it's just nice to get to bird watch all day. Except that while I was on my little walk, I noticed a bunch of what looked like birds like scuttling about and like chasing each other in a circle. I was like, that's odd. And they were like too big to be like a robin, but too small to be a goose. And then I recognized one of the male ducks because I'd seen them around in previous days. And then I recognized what was about to happen. And it was going on in a bush that I had to walk toward and then walk very close to. I mean, like inches away from. And I couldn't, I guess I could have just like turned around, but I was just really, it's one of those things where you're processing it as you're walking, and so I just didn't process it fast enough. And then before I knew it, I was just right there. They did, Quill, and Crimbo will not stop giving me shit about it. He's like, I bet they told the geese too, because the geese have been acting kind of weird around me now too. It's like all the birds know. They like sent out some sort of memo, like, she likes to watch. And I didn't consent. Also, the duck was, the male duck was quacking so fucking loudly throughout. And so now anytime I hear a quack or a honk, or even a bird tweet, I'm just like, there were 2 birds fighting in a tree today and I legit froze. I was like, don't. Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your fucking bird pants. I'm tired of you. I would like to get my shit though. Don't. You just yeeted yourself to your death. Okay, bye. I see you down here. Are the birds being weird, or are the birds being really weird? How does this not actually work? That's fun. What if I type it over here? Heh. Okay, we have a poll. I guess I could have titled that a little differently. Like those people that think birds aren't real and they have to explain why your FBI agent is putting on a creepy show. Honestly. It was pretty gross though. And the thing is, I realized that like, probably, we all know that the ducks have the weird fucking peepees, right? We've all somehow done that exact same Google search. I assume that because of that, they can't just like stop mid-experience. You know? They have corkscrew dicks, Quill. How do you not know this? Of literally all the people in here. I mean, I didn't witness that. I did not see that close. They were already together, and they were just making a lot of quacking sounds. But yeah, I assume that's why they didn't stop as I got closer, because they were just kind of... It's not like anybody fucking looked it up. You just hear it from a friend and pass it on as a fucking eternal curse that we're all doomed to know. Like, somebody told me, and now I'm telling you, and now it's your duty to go forward and ruin somebody else's day. I don't make the rules. Okay, well, I'm free. Oh! I know where we are. Hi, you're back! You were gone last time I was in here. A slave must feed his mistress. delicious morsels will I grow. While you hunt, I am working, always. The birds are being really weird. Good boats. Cool! We have a get our ship back thing. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Styx was just gone last time. I was really concerned that maybe we had lost them forever. But apparently no. Hi, bye. Okay, you can just hang out in there, I guess. Good to know that these all connect, though, because that was something that we were looking at on the map, and we were hoping that they would. As a certified true facts enjoyer, I confirm passing on the forbidden knowledge is required. Yeah! I don't know, like... I don't know who told me. I kind of wish I did. But somebody definitely... if I had to venture a guess, I'd say it was Stevia Daddy. Because that seems like the kind of thing he would like to... torture me with. The only forbidden knowledge we spread in school were waffles were blue and a video proving 2 girls can share a cup. That is some forbidden knowledge. Although Crimbo and Drew just fucking used that as their, like, stream title for however many streams of Cuphead. The Curse of Enlightenment regarding Duck PP specifically. It is. It does feel like cursed knowledge. It's not something I wanted to know, you know? Oh, my shit's over there. Guess we can go get that. Bye. Okay, she missed. Please press 1 if you are impressed. Please press 1 if you are not impressed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we got it! Huge. I don't really care because we lose our stuff so often, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not in the mood. Alright, well, I'm pretty glad that I was not in the mood. Oh, we got another simple key. Where are we gonna go with that? Thank you for the GGs. I don't actually really know what the fuck happened there. I was just too annoyed to actually do the fight. So I just did it. You know? Sometimes you're just like, I can't. I fucking can't. Get out of here. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and said to the man running it stand, hey! Yeah, we can do some enjoy music time. Thread, you're a Doctor Who person, correct? This reminds me of a Doctor Who song, but I couldn't tell you which one. While I've been dissociating, YouTube Shorts has been playing me like one episode of Doctor Who, but completely out of order. In short form. I want to say it's from the Matt Smith era. I was really getting lost in this because it's beautiful. And I was listening to the music sound and I was like, oh, what's that lovely music sound? Or not music, the like water noises. It's not. It's the macaroni and fleas. It sounded like a, little burbling brook going by. It depends, in my opinion, Quill. How okay are you with low-budget sci-fi? I've never watched the original old Doctor Who that was from, like, the 70s. You like low-budget? Okay, then yes. Start with... I don't care if you watch the old stuff, because I haven't watched it and I have no say in it. But if you started with the first season of the new stuff... yes... the first season of that is great storytelling, but sometimes you get an alien that looks like a human being with face paint on, and sometimes it's not quite to the level of like your UFOs are made out of paper plates that are spray painted silver, but it is low budget. The budget does expand, and the storytelling, in my mind, stays very good. I made it with great love through the Matt Smith era for the first 3 Doctors of the new stuff. Yeah, and so, like, I really liked Doctors 9, 10, and 11. I didn't really have a beef with 12. It's just that, like, I had fallen so hard for the 11 storyline that I was really struggling. And then I've fallen off since then. I watched a little bit of the Lady Doctor Who, and I just didn't like the storytelling as much. I was so sad because I really wanted... I watched it to be supportive of them having more inclusivity with the Doctor's role. But yeah, then I would definitely start with... Tennant is great, so he's 10. And then Christopher Eccleston did 1 season as 9. And that's the season where it was like... just getting its feet back, right? Like it was just starting afresh. I would still watch that because I think it's got some important lore in it. And it's still really good storytelling. 10 is just really... David Tennant is just really fun as Dr. 10. And then I really loved Matt Smith's era as well. So, but it is really fun. I'm trying to get Crimbo to watch it with me too. But we also realized he's never seen The Mandalorian. And now I can't decide what we want to do next. Tennant is very beloved. David Tennant just is such a good actor all around and just such a total sweetheart. And his doctor just got some really beautiful stories, and he did a really good job with it. Matt Smith had the Van Gogh episode, though. And that episode makes me ugly cry every time. You can show me a 10-second clip of Matt Smith's doctor in the Van Gogh episode, and I will just... Pretty mad Christopher Eccleston put on rewatch. I really, really enjoyed his season. Yeah, he was not as outwardly charming of a doctor as the next 2 who came after him. Like, he wasn't, like, out there to woo everybody or just be, like, full of riz. But he had a very solid season. But it did then make David Tennant seem so much more likable, maybe, because he just came in being fun and funny and hot, let's just be honest. I like Matt Smith because we have the same birthday. Cool. Didn't watch his Doctor Who seasons. Oh my gosh. His companions were, I think, my favorite of all of the companions. I actually have a Tumblr out there called thebestlegs.tumblr.com. That's me. That's me showing homage, in homage to Karen Gillan, who played Amelia Pond Amy Pond in the Matt Smith series. And I was so obsessed with Amy Pond as a companion and also just Karen Gillan as an actress. She has amazing legs. So I started a Tumblr about it. Oh, the internet has too much of my life on it. Eccleston is also top tier, but yeah, the Van Gogh episode is just masterpiece. Yeah, love the Van Gogh. It's I can't ever stop thinking about it. I don't know the last time I touched that Tumblr, let's be honest, but I jumped, I swear. Hedgehogged, but we survived. You do not look okay, bud. Okay. To be fair, we don't look okay. Shit. Oh, it came from the other way. Funny. Can we just, like, not get through? I see! Okay, we learned some things. Capaldi was the last one I watched, just kind of fell out of it. Great show, though. Yeah, so Capaldi's seasons were... I really liked, what the fuck is the name? Who the fuck plays his companion at that at the beginning? The chick. That's the one. She's gorgeous. And I loved the energy that she brought to that. But yeah, something about it just fell a little flat. And I don't think it was her or him. It felt like they didn't know what to do with the Doctor when they weren't trying to make him flirty. You know what I mean? Like, they forgot how to write a Doctor that wasn't young and hot. And they just kind of ran into that problem with Capaldi, and then it got worse with the following Doctor. I accidentally murdered that person with my skirt. Hilarious. Well, I didn't murder them, but I did some damage. Huge. Emotional damage. What an annoying way to get into this area, to be honest. Yo! Somebody with Silksong in their whole ass username. Hi, welcome. We've mostly just been standing here for the last 20 minutes enjoying the new music, because I just got to this area of the game for the very first time. And then I got distracted because it sounds like a Doctor Who song. But I couldn't remember which Doctor Who song. It does! I'm excited to be here. It was just today that we finally unlocked the bench. Horrific platforming. Yeah, I'm imagining. The fuck? Oh yeah, we just got this little bench over here finally. It is bile water time. So we unlocked this bench so we could finally go do the rest of Sinner's Road without dying repeatedly, although I have been dying repeatedly. We are sat at the sticks bench, though. I guess I can get rid of this. That's no longer locked. And then, yeah, just brand new to Bilewater, dying repeatedly. Fuck! Because I keep getting a hedgehog to the face. No! I got mucked. Okay, it's fine. We're calling... Oh, please no spoilers. But, what was I gonna say about that? Oh, we're calling this macaroni and fleas. Yeah, Thrid hasn't done any laundry since we last streamed, Manda. It's been horrible. You forget it and have to do it again. That is sad. We're definitely gonna get mucked. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, in addition to calling this macaroni and fleas, because it is muck, we've renamed most of the areas of the game. So if you hear us recall, yes, Indianapolis. This for Sinners Road. We are currently in Indianapolis. Chicago was the first one we came up with, and then Atlanta. Philadelphia is probably still my favorite. Well, Cincinnati too. We've been enjoying. Oh, you're new. That was aggressive. No, we've been in Indianapolis. Yeah, we don't have one for Bilewater yet. Baltimore doesn't rhyme, but I like the direction. So it needs to be a portmanteau of the area name and a city name. It does not have to be an American city. And it has to rhyme with the real city name. I didn't mean to slip off, but the walls are buttered today, as we've discovered. Does not have to be American. They just all have been. You can stop following me now, bitch. Thank you. I don't know what happened there. Good. Gosh dang it, he's camping. I called him Mitch, sure. We'll definitely come up with a name eventually, though. Sometimes takes a few days. Jeez! Okay. Hello again, Bilewater, with the pretty music. I'm actually really glad to be done with Sinner's Road music, because there's that, like, repetitive, really high-pitched sound in that soundtrack, and I seem to be the only person who's bothered by it, but it is really annoying. I didn't mean to get mucked, but I went too fast, too furious. Okay. Oh, you explode. That's the problem. Yeah, it's not a bad soundtrack. It's just that repetitive sound that's like really high pitched. It's like a wee, wee. Like it sounds. I thought there was an alarm going off somewhere. I can still hear it in here. Okay, huge. Whoa! Get spiked, dude. Okay, huge. Okay, nice. Noodle soup, nice username. Like the pigs from that Geico ad? Kind of, yeah, actually. Perfect, thank you. Which I just don't need that in a soundtrack. I was already stressed out in there as it was. Thank y'all. Okay, we already did whatever was up here. This music is really good. Thank you for making me listen to it. My friend group renamed Bone Bottom to GDR because it looks exactly like our parents always described their childhood village. That's amazing. I love that your parents were that descriptive as well. Wedge. Every flying thing in this game is so annoying to hit. I know part of it is just me being bad at the game, but like, holy hot damn. You don't have a long walk over here, huh? Okay, bye! Okay. Huge. Huge. We made a little itty bit of progress. Something just made a lot of noise there. I'm not excited. He had to go as people needed him, yeah. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Oh, there's a thing over there. I'm not the fastest learner, but I did learn that, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Also, Explorees. Secret tunnel. Don't you dare. I'm not in the mood. The fuck? Why are you so hard to hit? Okay. Hi. Hi. Huge. Okay. That's 2 fleas in one stream. We still have an hour and a half to go. Ooh, I almost dunked my toesies in that. Nobody needs that kind of shit. Oh, he flew over it. Okay, rude. You blew up so much faster than I thought you would. Oh, I fell. I fell and I fell onto a spiky butt. Well, I guess my butt fell onto their spiky head. Okay, we could really use some more. What is on the fucking ground in here? Are these like... Oh, you're gone again. Probably because we have what we need. Are these dried macaronis? don't like that one bit. I don't think I'd noticed that before, but I'm a little grossed out. Also, someday, I want to go see the fleas and see if we have enough fleas for them to have moved. Hi. Okay. Getting faster. We've had to do this run back so many gosh dang times. Flawless. I mean, not really, but, you know, exciting. There's definitely something up. Oh, there's monies. Artisanal handcrafted muck jerky. I thought the grossest thing we were going to say today was about the spirally duck penis, but that might win. Destruction. I am so glad that this area has hedgehogs in it. It's too thick for me to hit him through, I think. I forgot about my murder dress. Is there uppies in here that I should be caring about? Kind of. But not really. I guess it's just the other side of what's up there. Okay. Bye. Is there something over here? Or is it just you? Alright, the dog is also curious. Murder skirt? Merskirt? Yes. I got mucked. I was really hoping it would murder the fleas down there. Not the fleas, the mucks. Macaronis and fleases. Okay, no secrets in the ceiling. Be great if I would not die in here. Is there more to the right? One could never... Sure is. Please tell me you have a bunch in here. We're already mucked, so who cares? You scared me. Okay, interesting. Ruined tool. Interesting. We'll look at the description of that in a second. More secrets? This looks like real water. I think it is. I think it's real happy, healthy water. Okay, it bathed us. Huge? Oh. Clean butt, exactly. Sister spider sat between salt and stone. Build those tools of brilliant mind imagined. Aid us when our silk has waned. Okay, good tune. We are in fact muck free. But if we have to go back through the muck... I don't have anything else to give you. Hi, little light bulb. Oh. So we don't have to get mucked again. Alright, I feel like that maybe didn't complete whatever it was supposed to be completing in there. Oh boy. I don't remember what the colors are that we're using. Not that. Markers. Alright. Silver's for Skishu. Gold is for Ghidorah, obviously. R is for Rude Boys. Black is for Boss Daddies or Boss Mommies. Copper is Cool Story Bro. I feel like this is a cool story, bro. Somewhere over there. Somewhere over there when we sit and get a map. Oh yeah, we just got it. We just gotta. There's no two ways about it. I'm glad we explored that way though. We got outplayed. And you're back and you're just making a new one. Tending to the morsels is a delicate task and requires much patience. Let me toil for you, mistress, under your exquisite protection. Hell yeah! It was a rude pokey round, boy. The flying enemies in this game, man, they're just... murder vibes. Okay. It was fine that I was dying repeatedly for the first however long we've been streaming, 2-ish hours. Yeah, almost 2.5. It's not that I'm tired of Biowater or that I don't want to go do this. I just, like, really want to go check on the fleas. The problem is getting back here is going to be a bitch unless we just die our way back here, which is also pretty much always an option. So I think that's the plan, is to just go check the fleas so fast. I just need a little pick-me-up, you know? I just really like murdering things with my murder skirt. Let's not sit on a bench though, that would ruin everything. Okay, huge. I've somehow, even though I grew up in Chicago, I have never seen the musical. It's the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges murdered me. I forgot you were gonna hurt me. Let's try that again with a little bit less, idiocy, I guess? Hubris? Trying really hard to think of a fun name for Bilewater, but my brain just always thinks swamp must be Louisiana. Yeah. I think that's part of the trick of it, is like, it's more wordplay than like clever pun, you know? Because like, Cincinnati has jack shit to do with splinters, obviously. Okay, I was trying to hit him with my skirt, but that's just not happening, so lol. Okay, again, we're not sitting. As tempting as that may be. We're just gonna go down and say hello. Are they over here? Am I stupid? I am, but like... Oh, I can go lefties and get to them better. Bye! Bye! Remember when we cheesed the shit out of that fight? Morwing is the fight that I meant. I just couldn't remember the boss's name till right now. Are we enough now? Look ahead, sorry, I can't read. Look here, all these lively fleas flock to our caravan. Thanks to you and your hunting, our numbers go grand. Mayhap in time we could grow to match even those caravans of our fabled past. To see so many safe is a welcome sight, Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you are a fine steward for this swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found a friend so fair. But now we must away! Oh my goodness! What good instincts I have to come check. These moors have been our host long enough. It is time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. Good friend of Fleas, would you join us on this next journey? Yes! Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Wonderful, wonderful. The fleas will be overjoyed to share this next journey with our favorite companion. Let us away! We're going. Never too much cheese in a fight. I can agree on that thread. Maybe too much cheese. Look at how... Oh my goodness. Can we turn them into like a living blanket? I just want to be buried alive in fleas. Hi. Another journey complete and a new high spot for our rest upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. The howling rise beside and the tangled wood before it have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. It's me. It's claimed my life 7 million times. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely puts us fleas at ease to have you and your weapon riding glows. And before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. Oh my gosh, we got prezzies. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands, a spiny cold sort of thing. I see no use in it for we fleas, so of course we are all too pleased, eager even, to bestow it upon our dear friend. It looks like junk to us. So, do you want? Oh! Huge! You just saved my whole life and day. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us. What others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. What does everybody have to say? The bellowing sandy land was full of much danger. We was almost lost, poor Varga, to hungry worms as we travel up. Sadly, he is finding a way here after all. Har is only just. Grishkin and Varga is great friends, just like all fleas is being. I don't need any more flea juice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're missing the van that we could go inside? Are they actually missing? Do I need to go? This is not a real thing that it needs to be answered, but OMG! A horde of marketable flea plushies? Heck yeah. Never thought you'd say that. So for realsies? I never thought I'd be so enamored with fleas. Where are we? Oh! That's actually a really convenient spot for a bench, thanks. The boss who was in here, I had to kill it 3 times, FYI. Fleas, in case you wanted to be impressed with me. I don't think we can do that uppies yet. Maybe, though. I don't think there is an uppies. I think this just lies to me. I just accidentally murdered the bell. Yeah, okay, that's just a confusing part of the map, maybe. This is not at all where I want to be, unfortunately, so I could either sit there or go let something in here murder me, but I still have to get uppies. Do I just go kill myself somewhere? Styx is almost done with another one of my little things. I don't remember how to do this puzzle. So hold tight while I forget. Repeatedly. We're just at the beginning! You think you've gone somewhere, and you just haven't. Was that helpful? I don't think it was. Fuck. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Why is this so stressful? Okay. Okay, well, we got more good music at least. Is there something? I feel like I checked this last time too. That hole's just so broken looking that it kind of feels like there should be more to break, you know? Don't mind me. Is there anything that we want to do while we're up here, I guess? We could just, like, pivot. Now that we have a way back and everything over there doesn't feel quite so scary anymore. We do have a lot of stuff in high halls. We have an hour. Alright. Informal poll. Do we want to do whatever? I don't even know if we could or if this was a issue. I actually think maybe we couldn't have done it. So I might be taking back my informal poll. We could do some of these like gauntlet things though that I've been avoiding. Alright, gauntlet or bile water? Or Adva! I would have paid for that. We do have a simple key. And we do know where we could use a simple key. Should we go try the simple key? I will not share that information with Crimbo Hadva after his reaction to the other thing. Exploring time? Yeah, let's go explore. We are such on the opposite, the wrong side of the map. I guess if we can get to this, we can fast travel. All of that getting uppies was for naught, but that's fine. Yeah, we've earned some exploring. We did some serious dying today. I'm so glad I don't have a death counter on. I couldn't. I don't need to know. It's information that's above my pay grade. Alright, that does mean though that we can sit. Huge. Mm-hmm. I don't particularly remember my way backwards through this. I definitely remember my way forwards through it. You know what I mean? Okay, huge. Okay, 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 okay. Another sit. Because we love sitting. It brings us joy. I don't miss this area at all. Good music everywhere in the game so far, but like, I don't miss that run back. It was I'm still traumatized. Okay, wedge. Down the hole. Should I put my magma shit on? Probably. Let's do that at this bench. Giving up on making a pun around Abilene. Oh, it does sure have, yeah. What do we have that rhymes with bile is going to be the problem. You know? Oh yeah, Craftsbug can fix this. Wait, can you fix this? Hey. Hi, cutie. I have a thing. Forge daughter. Within an old weaver nest, I discovered a weapon. Though much damaged by age, I believe your skills could see it restored. Oh, an impressive tool that, and a fine challenge. We can reforge the weapon if the price fits. So glad we came down here. $240! What do we got? It's not enough dollars. Wait, I don't know how many dollars we had. None. Okay, that was good. Alright, well, we're not gonna break these until we need them. Good to know. 240, somebody remember that. Denial cities. Isle? Ooh. Mile. I would be really impressed if there were a city with Kyle in the name. Dial Nile. I feel like Mile and Nile are gonna and Isle are gonna be our best bet for getting a rhyme out of it. Were you the thing that had that needed the key, or was it the one that was Downies? Ba-da-da-da. There's a Kyle tech. Okay, listen. There's only so much Texas one person can have in their day. We can't be calling it Kyle water. I can't. I can't. I can't. No, it's amazing knowledge. The fuck is going on down here? I forgot you did that. I don't think that's supposed to be shaking like that. Maybe. A lot of the other stuff is shaking around here. I take it back. Cool. I did forget, we sat down and I got so distracted by the thought of the Forge Daughter that I just didn't put on the magma shit that I really should have put on. Yeah, I really should have put it on. I see that now. Get your dangly fucking little legs back over here, dude. Interesting. Who the fuck are you? You're cute as shit. That's what you are. You're round. Look how beautifully round you are. Oh my gosh, I want to marry you. No. I want to marry you. Come back. Wow. Look at that beautifully round bug. Oh. Magnificent. You can't tell me there's a better game, okay? There's just so many fucking round bugs in this. They're beautiful. You're beautiful. I do kind of want to know what's down, unfortunately. As professional hole finders, it does seem like our duty. Jeez. Too much murder going around. Round boy, you're back! I love you. Round boy? Don't kill me, round boy. I must kill you, I'm sorry. But I love you. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love. Oh my gosh, with like the little... I don't know what this outfit is supposed to be, but it's giving like rolled sweater vibes, you know? Oh. I'm having a moment. Oh, you're from the other side. There's a lot of downs going on in here, one might say. The fuck? I'm not wearing my hot pants. And it would appear that I need to be wearing my hot pants. Okay. I was trying to summon this. Okay, there's something down here. There's something down here. Okay, now we can put on our hot pants. Huge. Oh? Oh! How do I not have this emote? Startling. Thank you. Cam, we made it to Bilewater, listened to the music, had a whole time. Got smacked in the face by a lot of hedgehogs. And yeah, then I got a simple key out of it, and so we took our simple key to Deep Docks because that's where I knew I could use it. Oh my gosh, that emote is perfection. Per-fucking-fection. Which way? Oh, I can take the Ghidorah off the... Yeah, Thrid actually had me listen this time. So, just forever thanks to anybody who makes sure that I listen to a track in the game, because I'm not good at standing still or shutting up. Both of which are important for such things. So thank you to you and Thrid for that free service that you've been providing. Okay, so we gotta go. We're going down, down. I'm not trying to take it, I'm trying to hit the bug. shard bundle. It was a shard bundle the whole time. Jeez. It reminds me actually of some song from Doctor Who, and I'm gonna have to go look it up because they are so similar and both are really beautiful. But yeah, I absolutely love that soundtrack. Okay, we were somewhere over here originally when I got distracted by the beautiful round boy. Just look at that beautiful round man go. Is that a scarf? Is that a sweater? I actually have chills. Shanghai water get Waldorf's in there. It's stretchy. It's stretchy, but I will consider it. Ouch. Oh, I see. Everything about you is annoying. In case you were wondering. Damn. But also, everything about you is round and beautiful and perfect. What the fuck do you do? Curious. The lore of this game is so cool, and Biowater is especially. Larkin clearly was telling a story of Biowater through the music. I won't tell you the story because spoilers, but if you hear the music, you can get an idea of how good he did. Get dinner's ready. Thank you for not spoiling. And yeah, I am deeply curious. We have some more exploring to do for sure. I just got distracted by... I was curious if we had any fleas is what happened. I was curious if we had enough fleas for them to move, and we did. So they're now where the last judge was. How? Don't. I don't know where that guy just went, but holy hot damn, he followed for a while. Oh, he's still over there! Oh, dude, you're shaking the whole planet. Ooh, Bile of Man. Oh, you're right, it's not a city. Shit. I like that direction better, though. I do. Are you coming back? Because I could, I guess, do that for a while. We'll just wait. The way that he just falls down there, I've got to say, why? Why is that a feature? He's coming back. We got all day. Oh, we don't. We have 40 minutes. I can't be late. I maybe possibly fully yelled at Crimbo that we have to do our recording today so that we have Tuesday and Wednesday to edit. But it kind of means that as soon as we're done with walkies in the morning, he has to immediately go to sleep and sleep really well. Yeah, baby! Don't die to those things when you just killed this thing. That'd be crazy. Be crazy annoying. Can you imagine having to like go to bed 20 seconds after hanging up with me and then you have to wake up and talk to me immediately again? It's a lot! And yeah, we're cheesing everything in here. What of it? Ah! Okay, terrifying. Terrifying. Yeah, I did yell at your streamer, I'm sorry. Manders loves to sleep, which I get that. But then I have to give up my sleep so that we can do the recording. And let me tell you how I feel about that. Not great. Okay, we've murdered a lot of things in here. Hopefully all of the things in here so that I can actually see what the fuck is going on. Yeah, it's just you down there, and then there was a big guy and he chased me around in circles for a minute. We've killed the big guy. Was there anything else in here? $1 on the floor. Huge. We do need $240 to fix whatever broken tool the fleas... No, the broken tool that we found somewhere. The fleas gave us extra life, which is huge. Yes, thank you, Hadva. It's a choice of either Crimbo sleeps on time or I don't get to sleep at all. Not at all, but like my sleep gets fucked. And I don't get to oversleep because we have a fucking walkies in the morning. Oh shit. How big? How big? There's... Oh shit. We're gonna play this game again, huh? I don't know where he went, but I'm freaked out. Oh, yeah. I found it in Battlewater, thank you. I did! Smile water. But fort rhymes with fort, but yeah, the whole thing rhymes with Fort Worth, Fort Works. It does rhyme. Unless you pronounce one of those very differently than I do. Yeah, what the hell is... Why is this area so large? Also, I don't know where that man went, but he is really having a struggling moment down there. It just keeps going! The fuck do you mean there's more over here? The fuck is a warding bell? Shields the bearer as they bind their wounds? What is this? Sorry, innocentest of bugs. I don't want to go down this hole because then I mean, I have to go down the hole. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get back up. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no way we just didn't, like, come over here, right? This is insane. Do you have anything you want to say to me, bud? No, you're dead. You got plants for brains. Okay. Okay! By the way, has anybody done grass percent for this game yet? Okay, big boy shouldn't be down here anymore. Not saying that there won't be a bit. What? What do you mean? We did want to go for an explore, but like... You're large and you fly. Let me tell you how much I'm not interested in fighting you. There's a gooey sound down there. I bet it's you. I disagree. I feel like I hit that correctly. I don't want- you're so large. I didn't mean to. There was a thing over there that I saw too late. Okay, you gotta fucking go, dude. Oh, I'm stuck. There's a wall there. Nope. Everybody just breathe for a second. Are we done breathing for a second? Oh, you're still there. Murdered. Absolutely murdered. Yeah, this simple key place. Also, Loaf, how's your streams been going lately? How's your, congrats on fucking affiliate! Oh my gosh, I forgot to say it out loud with my mouth. Congrats on affiliate! Everybody go sub to Loaf and use those beautiful, amazing emotes all over the place. Hold on, I think I have a prime. Hold on. Use my prime sub! Hell yeah! Amazing! Do I get cool? Oh my gosh, I get cool! Look at these beautiful fucking emotes! Just got back from FanFest, so only up from here. Huge. Also, only up. What a game. What a time. Okay. We murdered one of these. Damn. 'Tis unfortunate. Oh, we gotta go a long way to get back there, huh? Oh, means what? even. I wish that bell were like their lunch bell and they all just left when you rang it. You know? I must still have Loaf's page open. I do. I could hear Elden Ring music, and I was like, the fuck is Elden Ring music doing? It was the Elden Ring starting screen music. Which just really didn't make sense. Fuck. Big boy. Just run. Just leave? Okay, we can leave. And big boy goes away. I don't know where I'm going down here is the problem. I guess there's something over here. Damn, those bombs just like last forever. I can see why you didn't have a good time down here. Everybody who said you didn't have a good time down here, I understand it now. Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't need any of you right now. If you could just fucking stop. I did want to know what I unlocked over there. Shit. No. Oh my gosh. Did I want to go that way? Probably. Yeah, my shit's over here. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna die before I even get my shit back. I said it and it happens. Good manifesting. Oh yeah. The dock walkers locked these peeps away for a reason. Dock workers? I don't know what I said. Dock walkers? I've been having such trouble, by the way, with the phrase, scout launcher. And I figured out it's because I'm trying to make the second word rhyme with the first word, and I keep saying scout lounge. And I gotta say, I just did it again with dock walkers. Share your experience when I'm done with the game. We have so many notes to compare when I'm done with this game, Cosmic. You've got to tell me all of the things. I can't wait to just be able to talk openly about this without risk of spoilies. I mean, I'm going to be very sad if I'm ever actually done with this game, to be fair, but both things can be true, you know? I want the game to last forever and jeez. Fucking stop it. The fuck is going? There's like 12 of them. I don't know what's in that chest, but I don't think it's worth that. Okay, somebody died. May I go visit this freely now, please? Anybody else got beef with me over here? What the fuck? Is that the big boy up there who's causing all that ruckus? That's terrifying. Oh, I can jump on this. I think it's the big boy up there. Craft metal! That's important. A scout launcher. Yeah, I've said it like at least 5 times in our Outer Wilds playthrough. Your relationship with this game is complicated. LOL. Good strawberry emote. Valencia, but Valencia. 4 shrine, but still. Okay. I'm in no hurry for this, by the way, so we can brainstorm. We can brainstorm. I have been known to go to the whole ass Wikipedia page of like major cities, both globally and also in the US of A. Oh shit, I'm out of ah! He's in the call is coming from inside the house, we're doomed. Hit that thing. No, don't hit me. Oh, there's a fucking... Why are there so many walls? There's so many walls. Enjoy your workout. I'm proud of you for doing the thing, Cosmic. Good job taking care of your human body. Balenciaga? Okay. That actually delights me. Are we gonna make it through here in 20 minutes? I feel like no. Shit! I'm so scared of this thing. Oh my gosh. Why? We're just leaving to lose the aggro. I can't. With how often I fell in the poopy water, it might as well be fashion statement. True! Oh my gosh. Our macaroni and fleas were definitely have been the look of 2025 and 2026. Okay, at least we got the thing out of over there, so I don't think we ever need to go back there again. Unfortunately, it's not like here is any better. Shit. Shit. I forgot that there was jumpy shit in here. We could use Denver's nickname and call it the Bile High City. I actually like that. Except, I do have a beef with Denver as a city, but I do find that very funny. I don't like the way that their voices echo inside of their little helmets because it really sounds like they have their head in the toilet. I don't know how we timed that exactly. I feel like I don't know if that's RNG or if you can time it exactly every time. But it's fucking terrifying. Okay, I'll lose the aggro. Because I don't need a big boy chasing me. Okay, we got full health, which does not help anything, really, but just feels nice. I need to know where the fuck I'm going in here. I guess bottom left? Shit. It's really not fair that there are two of them. My shit's right there. What the fuck did I hit that time? Ooh, insta bullshit region being rude and evil. Honestly, I misread that as Istanbul for a second. So that's an accidental funny. But yeah, the Denver beef, Pyle Waston has a ring to it. Mm-hmm. The Denver beef would require me telling a very, very, very long story with a lot of personal information, so that might be a like a golf with friends story. Something that does not get recorded to the internet. Okay, we didn't even have to shake the aggro that time, so we're getting faster. Yeah, we got golf scheduled for May the somethingth. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to share the story, because honestly, someday I do want to share the story. But you know, some things can't be. Some things aren't good internet stories. Shit. Ugh! I shouldn't have tried to work around that thing. Resident of the area, hope whoever did you wrong or whatever happened got its just desserts. Not even close. The beef is very much raw, if you could say that. As in, like, hasn't been settled. I do have two very good friends who live in Denver, so it's definitely like... I haven't written off the entire city yet. Fuck me. I lost the... I lost the rhythm. Rotten beef. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Not our strongest position to be in here with only half health. Cancelled by the whole internet for Rocky Mountain crimes, honestly. You do the crimes, you do the times. That was rude. I have actually considered asking my friend who lives there to leave dog shit on this person's, like a package of dog shit, just like a heaping package on this person's front door. We haven't actually scheduled it yet, but that is not even close to being a good punishment for this person's crimes. Sucks when you have to avoid a city forever. I've sworn never to go to Phoenix anymore because both times I've gone I learned a friend of mine died as I was headed there. That's horrible and crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to go back. That's like, once is terrifying, twice is awful. You have to light it on fire so they stomp it out? Yes. My stuff was right there! First time sucked, second time was an oh shit moment. Yeah! Like, I have chills. That's terrible. So glad we came down and opened this door, by the way. Could you imagine if this had been my first simple key? Okay, so here's what happened. I got a simple key... I wouldn't say super early in the game, but early enough that that's how we avoided the Morwing fight. Was because I used my simple key to gain access to Wormways by accident. And I was so annoyed that I had opened what felt like the deep nest of this game with my one and only simple key. It's actually not that bad over there, but I fell off the little ledgy thing. Do bile water? Okay. Okay. I think we have a winner. I accidentally did use my first simple key, like, as well as humanly possible. Like, now that I understand what my options were for that simple key. But anyway, this could have been it, because I remember we had this open. And we were on our way to go use the simple key, and then I got distracted by that other simple key, and I was like, oh, well, we'll just use this instead. And it ended up being a fantastic choice. Not my smoothest, but we did it. I think it's also... Am I correct that that's our first non-American city? I haven't looked at the list in a while, sorry if I'm very wrong. Oh, y'all, I can't do this. Oh, that's a Texas Slabardine. Is there another Slabardine? Oh, there is another Slabardine. I thought of it, though, because of Texas. So, I thought I could get some health back, but no. No, I could not! Do I know somebody who lived near? I don't even know how I know that that's a city. It's up there with like, why do you know that Kyle, Texas is a thing? We gotta hit the bell. Hello? This is how you know it's time to sign off. I swear to shit. Okay. I went to college in Texas, so that's my excuse. I also, for a while, had 3 aunts living in Texas. I'm so nervous in here! Scary! Dad's cousin and aunt live there. That is my connection to Texas. Been there twice. I have been there so many fucking times. Met your lovely wife in Texas, which is the only good thing I will say about Texas. Yeah. I know a lot of people that I don't like in Texas, but I know 2 people that I do like. Dallas both times, not sure I see a need to go back. I would like to go back to Austin because I do hear that Austin is very different from the other major cities. I've spent time in Houston. I've basically lived at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. I like literally befriended a bird there. We shared a Subway sandwich. It just had the bread. I also used my water bottle cap to put some water in it. And it drank out of that because it was like we were that good of friends that I could just like set it down and it was like, yeah, you're chill. It was trapped in the airport, poor thing, but it was in like a really beautiful, big, sunny area up by the like tram that goes around. Dallas DFW is a decent airport, actually, for that reason alone. It's also really easy to navigate. But yeah, one aunt was in Texas. One aunt was in Houston. One aunt was in the fucking middle of nowhere. And then my school was close enough to DFW that it made sense to be there a lot, so. I don't even know where my shit is down here anymore. Are you serious right now? Well, I couldn't jump up to the ledge because there was a bruh there, but I could not jump onto the ledge because there was a thing flying to my face, so that's fun. Did we get... We did get some shards. Let's make use of that. Shit. We only have like 7 minutes left. Okay, we gotta, this is our last run. So being a Giga American military kid patriot dude, the most I've been to Texas is a layover in DFW. A lot of those words made me shudder to my core, Cam. Okay, we made it down here. We have some tools. I will fight you is what I will do. I don't fear anyone. I did the button! I disagree! I did the button again! Oh, I don't have a lot of... That's probably why. I don't have a lot of silk, so it's taking a second to regenerate. It's my bad, I forgot about that feature. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna stand still for a fucking second. All told, I think I spent 3-ish years in Texas, which I think was about 3 years too long. Though again, met my lovely wife there, so you take the bad with the good, I guess. Yeah, I made some of my best friends. Like, my college experience were, like, actually taught me for sure that I could fully be myself and make amazing friends. Not that I hadn't been myself before, but like I just clicked with those friends on a level that I had never before. And so that was definitely an important lesson. Was it worth $80,000 in student loan debt and also an eternal beef with Texas? I don't know. Don't. No. I don't even have any tools. I don't even have any tools. Okay, well, we came down and we learned what was down here. It's a fucking gauntlet. Who's hyping it? Is the question. Except racists. I don't. It's hot. It's full of hateful. I would agree that it's, I guess, overhyped, but I don't know who's hyping it either. Okay, we went all the way through, and we died, I guess, here. So we're gonna call that Gauntlet. People that live there never traveled. That's true of every place, though. Rural Tennessee thought it was the shit. Although some of them did travel to Florida and back, and that was the extent of their travels. They had seen exactly 2 states. And really not much of either. What if they're racist because it's so hot? Then they need to fucking move somewhere else and learn. A melty brain is no excuse. Because again, I lived there. If you're comparing it to Florida, anything looks good. Favorite are the ones that move here and gush about everything back in Texas. Well, you could also go back. Oh my gosh. That's again a universal problem. So living in rural Tennessee, I was working for TDOT there, and we would constantly get the roads in Tennessee are actually genuinely pretty good. They're one of the only states that doesn't go into debt to fix their roads, so there are some areas that definitely like are waiting on a federal grant or whatever, but overall their roads are built on pretty solid rock, so they last a pretty decent amount of time. Whereas like in Illinois, for example, a lot of your roads in the Chicago area are built on fucking swamps. They do be sinking, okay? It just happens. Ground gets wet, ground changes shape, road on top of ground goes blah, blah. And yet we would forever get phone calls, especially from the rich side of rural Tennessee, because there was like a rich side above the interstate and then like a impoverished side below the interstate. And the rich people, if we were ever doing work up there, would call in and be like, well, where I'm from in fucking Indiana, there would have been 40 men out there staring at that pothole, and you guys have nobody, and it's fucking ridiculous. And you want to be like, okay, but you pay 0 taxes here and you fucking retired here for a reason though, huh? So either go the fuck back to Indiana and pay your taxes or shut the fuck up. But it was everybody. It was from every state. Didn't matter where they were from. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Colorado, Texas, Florida. All the states that have been previously mentioned. That all of them had retired to rural Tennessee and wanted to be assholes about it. It was a universal problem. Meanwhile, when we did work on the less fancy side of town, we got forever phone calls being like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet, thank you so much for fixing our pothole. It's been like 4 years, but it was really bothering us and we didn't say anything, but we really love you and thank you. So anyway, what a difference a day makes. Okay, it's 4:30, we gotta call it. It's weird there's no music in here. I hate it. Only you can talk bad about your state. Yeah, I feel that way. I get you. I didn't say anything. I hate all states fairly equally. Just kidding. I do have some states that I hate. I actually don't have a beef with Florida. I feel like Florida creates its own chaos and enjoys it, so more power to you. I do hate states like Indiana. I don't even hate the entire state of Colorado. I just hate Denver specifically. Texas, Wisconsin, Iowa. I really have a big beef with Iowa, the entire state. This is how I make my March Madness brackets, by the way, is just based on whether or not I hate someone or something in a city or state. And then that's, or if I like the color or mascot, that's, I give them a better shot. But it's fun. It's fun to have grudges and tend to them forever. They're like little pets. Like Colorado, but I do miss my home state and would love to go back someday. Oh. I'm glad you like where you are, but I get it. There's something, if you liked where you grew up, there's something just that stays with you. I know I'll be back in Chicago, for example, at some point in my life. I just want one more city under my belt. Cincinnati's really, I enjoy it. There's a lot going on that's just really cute and wholesome and lovely. I don't have any fond feelings for Ohio as a state. It's just there. I still would really love to move to Charleston, South Carolina at some point. It calls to me on a deep, deep level, and I don't know why. And then after that, I would probably go back to Chicago. We'll see. Or live abroad. Honestly, I would love to live in a different country every few years. I don't even know which one of those states that I hate you live in, but how do I say this? I love you dearly. And also, you may take it personally if you want to. If you need to, if that fulfills you in some way, I won't stop you. I don't like to down talk the place I live, whether that be house, city, state, or country. Criticize absolutely, but it comes from a place of love. That's fair. I mean, like, Chicago can genuinely do no wrong. I don't care how many of the state governors end up in fucking jail and how many crimes get committed. I don't care. Chicago's perfect. You can't take that away from me. It's perfectly fucked up, just like me. We're both in therapy. Don't worry, move to Charleston and you'll learn to hate the Carolinas too. Everywhere has their own distinct flavor of suck. Yeah, but Charleston's a walkable city. It's a walkable city with the ocean. See, water, the ocean, fresh seafood. Charleston has so many cute, like, 10 people can eat their establishments, but the food at those little hole-in-the-wall places is 11 out of 10 every time. Charleston is a food city. It's a shopping city. It's a museum city. It's aware of its shitty racism and slavery city. That's great. They like music and art. I don't know. It's like a really baby Chicago, but also with ocean. Oh my gosh, it's Drew. Drew, do you have news that I missed? You posted a photo today that I didn't comment on because I didn't want to jump to a conclusion, but also what's this story? I'm sorry that I've missed your entire life. Well, I went to Chicago Airport, so no comment. I mean, O'Hare's great. If you went to Midway, I'm sorry. That airport is fucked. You're making a child! Oh my gosh, there's a baby minus. A Drew minus. Oh, how cute! Yeah, Hadva, when you and I abscond
for whatever reasons. We'll have to go to Charleston sometime and just whoop it up for a week. Due in June? Oh my gosh, congrats! Congrats to you and a squirrel. Please tell her that I'm absolutely thrilled. She doesn't need to know who I am, but like, oh my gosh. Huge! You already knew. I didn't know. I've been so offline. And yet so online at the same time. I think I've watched every YouTube short that's out there. But I missed the YouTube short about Drew's cool news. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. That child is going to be gorgeous and talented. And also know exactly when to show up in a chat to say something really sussy. And that's a great head start in life. June gang? Yeah. Oh, how exciting. That's so soon. How the fuck did I not know? Damn. I'm sorry that I'm so out of the loop. My apologies, but congrats. And now I can go officially say that on my Discord server. Because Drew had posted a photo of the nursery, and I was like, all of the wheels, you could just hear them just, you know, just like making terrible sounds in my brain as I was like, nursery? For whomst? The cat? I mean, that's cool if you want to make a nursery for your cat. You do you. We've all been through it in the last 10 years. But cool. I'm so happy. I'm so glad you showed up so that I could ask you personally. And congratulate you personally. Because I'm psyched. Aw, stream baby. Can see the cat enjoying it. Yes. Cats do enjoy all of the things that are meant for bebés, as far as I'm aware. I don't have my own bebé, but I have had cats and also have seen bebés. So, when was the last? We used the phrase bebé a lot. Why is that bringing back memories? Was that blasphemous that we talked about bebés? Oh my gosh, we were capturing bebés. Yes. Okay. Well, make sure your bebé doesn't get lost in blasphemous, Drew. That's really important. We did find them all. But just saying. That seems like a really bad place to leave your bebé. Parenting 101. It's my cool hot tip. But now I do need to go because Crimbo and I are meeting in like 20 minutes. Thank you. Oh, it was Midway? Oh my gosh, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. Midway feels like that one movie theater that got shut down. And it's just kind of filled with popcorn and shit. And nobody really knows how it's still functioning. But it has Southwest going through it, so I don't know. It feels like a punishment if you decide to take Southwest. It's also in the creepiest side of the city. My parents used to genuinely tell us, like, lock your doors and you're okay with running a red light in this neighborhood where Midway is. If somebody's coming up behind you and you feel like they're maybe following you, just run the red light and go. Nobody will question you about it. So anyway, Midway! But there's a really good bagel place next to there. Yeah. There was genuinely a giant pile of old popcorn in Midway the last time I was there. So I guess that's where I got that visual from. Oh yeah, what's our zote for the day? Precept 22. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There is nothing for you there. That does not apply to Baby Menace. Okay? But everybody else, get the fuck out of your house, I guess. Question mark. I love you dearly. 6-7. Have a lovely rest of your day or evening. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye!